Hey guys, this is Chris Ord from St. Hedwig. Welcome back to the Faith Cave and to your class for this week. This week, we're talking about Palm Sunday because next week is Holy Week. And spoiler alert, Holy Week is the most holy week of the year. Why? Because it leads to Easter, the day Jesus was resurrected and the day that we celebrate that we all get to be resurrected and not have to die, and then we all get to go to heaven. Pretty big day, right? Pretty big day. So that's at the end of Holy Week. All the way at the beginning of Holy Week is Palm Sunday, what we're going to talk about today. So Palm Sunday, Jesus was entering into Jerusalem, right? But something interesting happens as he's entering Jerusalem. There was this prophecy, this story told a long time ago. It's in the Bible, and it was way before Jesus was born, right? That says that when the Messiah, the Christ, when the person who Jesus turned out to be was going to enter the city, people would take palms off of the palm trees and wave them in the air to show how happy they were that he was coming. They were going to greet him like a king entering into his kingdom, right? So that's the story long ago, and it all came true when Jesus actually did enter Jerusalem. Everyone did it. He was riding on a donkey and people were waving palm branches in the air, just like it said in the story. They greeted him like a king. Now we know now that Jesus is king. He's king of the universe. He's king of everything, right? But at the time, he wasn't always treated that way, except for this time. He was. Everyone treated him like a king. It's interesting because first off, he deserves that. Second off, he's about to die from kind of the same exact people, which is also very interesting. But we're going to talk about all of that very soon in the video. But first, let's play a game. All right, let's do it. Hey guys, so how this game is going to work is what I need is one person to be able to see the screen and no one else. So turn somewhere, maybe have everyone else turn so they can't see the screen and have one person facing the screen. I don't know how big your screen is. I don't know how you're doing this, right? But just make sure only one person can see the screen at a time. And what we're going to do is I am going to put up the name of a celebrity. Now don't worry, it's going to be very popular characters is more how it's going to be. Probably different characters that everybody knows, okay? So no matter what age you are, you should be able to know these. They're going to be super popular characters from recent years, all right? Does that sound good? Yeah? And what your goal is to act out a way of showing who this character is. You can't say anything. You're just going to act it out. And everyone's going to have to try and guess who it is. Does that sound good? Yes? Good? All right. Here we go. First one is... All right, once you've seen it, go ahead and pause the video and then start acting. Pause it now. All right, I'm going to write a new name. Pick a new person to be it. Pick a new person. Nobody look at the screen. No, look at the screen. Pick a new person. Pick a new person. Okay, hopefully you have a new person. No one's looking. If you need more time, pause it until the next one. All right, here's the next word. Ready? And... All right. Good. Go ahead, pause the video now that you know. All right, good job. Hopefully people guessed it, right? All right, switch it up. Switch it up. New person. New person. Go ahead and pick it. If you need more time, pause it. Otherwise, we're moving on. Moving on to the next one. All right, get ready. Get set. And... All right. Pause the video once you know who it is. Very good. Okay, hopefully you guys got that one. Not too tricky, right? Not too tricky. Pick a new person. Pick a new person to be it. It's okay if someone's going again. No worries. We're going to go 2 more rounds. We're going to go 2 more rounds. All right? Get ready. Get set. Next celebrity is... All right. Hopefully you know it. Go ahead and pause the video and start acting. All right, hopefully you guys guessed it. Hopefully you did, right? Did you get it? This will be the last round. Pick someone to go for the last round. Last round of celebrity. All right. Very good. Picked a person. No one can see the screen except for them. Very good. Here's the next one. Last one. Here we go. All right. Go ahead, pause the video once you see it, and start acting. Good. Hopefully you guys got it. Hopefully you guys got all of them, right? Okay, what we're going to do now is move on to the lesson. Let's do it. Okay, so I have a question for you. Who are your heroes? For me, my heroes, one of them, Walt Disney. Super creative guy, really cared about telling his story and telling it the right way. Also an amazing leader, knew how to bring out the best in people, right? Kobe Bryant, right? I grew up during a time when he was at the very top of basketball and I was a huge Laker fan. How could he not be a hero of mine? I watched him do amazing things on the court time and time again. I also watched him go through a lot of struggles in his life, some real ones, and somehow find God in the Catholic Church of all places, right? That helped, and God helped bring him back around into being a family man. Cool guy, hero of mine. Also one of my campus ministers in college. His name was Bob Kloska. He is a big hero of mine as well. Taught me, I think, how to be a man who's focused on God and on family. Who are your heroes, though? Let's go around, just real quick. Share with your group who is at least one hero of yours. Go! How many people, when they get asked, who is your hero, says Jesus? Anybody? If any of you did already. All right. Good. So we shared about our heroes. Another hero we should all have in our lives really is Jesus, right? How many people, when they get asked, who is your hero, says Jesus? Anybody? If any of you did already, good job. I promise you it wasn't a trap. I didn't say Jesus, right? But as Catholics, that's what we're called. Really, being a Catholic means that Jesus is your hero already, right? But why don't we say that? Let's practice saying that right now. Everybody stand up. Everybody stand up, shake it out, shake it loose. Get ready, good. So we're going to all together say, Jesus is my hero, all right? Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Jesus is my hero. Good. Now let's try and say it like in a normal conversation. Like somebody says, hey, who's your hero, Chris? And I'm like, oh, Jesus is my hero. Or, Jesus is my hero. Try and say it as normal. Hey, Jesus is my hero. I don't know why I did a Fonzie there. But try it, just everybody. Free for all, go. Say it to each other. Right? That's something we should feel more comfortable saying. Because really, he should be our heroes. Go ahead, sit down. Everybody has heroes in their lives, whether they're celebrities, sports, figures, whoever it is, maybe people that you know. But Jesus is the ultimate goal of the person that we should be like. Sometimes that's intimidating because, hey, he saved us all from dying and from sin. And he healed people and he cast out demons. He walked on water. He did all these crazy things, right? But what I want to do is look at Jesus as a person, right? When I shared my heroes, I kind of said different things about their personality that were cool. There's a couple cool things about Jesus' personality. 2 in particular that I want to talk about. Just a real short list of 2. Lift everyone up around him. That's what he wanted to do. He wanted to take them from where they are and lift them up. When he saw somebody having trouble, he would help them with it. Right? He wasn't going to just leave people where they are. He tried to lift everyone up around him. And for his apostles, he had even higher standards. The people closest to him, he was always trying to help them to be better. Right? And that's kind of a cool thing to do. But if that was his only feature, people up, but when they failed, he wasn't mad at them. When he failed, he wouldn't leave them alone and be like, you're done. I'm done with you. You're out of here. Unlimited forgiveness. This is important. High standards, unlimited forgiveness, right? He was lifting people up, but when they failed, he wasn't mad at them. When he failed, he wouldn't leave them alone and be like, you're done. I'm done with you. You're out of here. No. He had high standards, but he also had unlimited forgiveness. He'd forgive again and again and again. We see this with his friends, with his apostles, with Peter. Peter messed up again and again and again and again, but Peter forgave and forgave and forgave and forgave, just like he does with us. I know I found somebody in my life who does that, my wife, right? She has really high standards, especially for jokes. Whenever I tell a joke and it's not funny, she goes, Rick, that wasn't funny at all. She'll just tell it to right to my face, right? But she also gives me unlimited forgiveness. Oh my goodness, if you knew how many times my wife had to forgive me over the years and how many times she's going to have to forgive me into the future, goodness gracious, right? These are qualities that we should be looking for in people around us. These are qualities that we should be having. We should be trying to lift each other up. And when people fail around us, continually forgiving them, right? It's a mix of those two that made Jesus not just as a God great, but as a person, right? Just as a person to be around. That's an inspiring person that we should all strive to be like. A hero like that, right? Can treat Jesus as though he's your hero today, right? What's something that you can start doing right now? For me, for instance, for Kobe, I have a Kobe jersey that I like to wear all the time. Just a way of having, is celebrating Jesus as a hero. What is something that you could do in your life that's similar to that? Something new that you can do. Let's brainstorm, share as a family, and go. All right, guys. So this brings us to our closing prayer. So in the Bible story in the beginning, everyone at Jerusalem was celebrating Jesus as the king, right? But sadly, that's not how they treated him the whole time, and we know that he ended up crucified at the end of the story. So this really calls into question, are we able to treat Jesus like he is the great king of all the universe that he is, right? Can we accept him as a personal hero for us, and are we going to be celebrating him every day like we should? That's a challenge. It was hard during those times in the Bible, and it's a hard thing to continue to do now. And so, for our closing prayer, what we're going to do is we're going to ask for the intercession of our other heroes, our saints, right? So every family has a saint that is more special to them than some of the others. So what I want you to do is talk as a family, choose a saint that you want to pray to, and you want to ask them to help your family to celebrate Jesus today, right? And to celebrate him as the king and the hero that he deserves to be celebrated every single day, all right? So if your saint, go ahead and look online. If your saint has a special prayer, you can use that. Or you can just ask the saint, hey, please pray for our family and help us to place Jesus as in that place of a hero and a king in our hearts. All right, so that's going to be your closing prayer. With that, I would just like to ask that you keep my family in your prayers. All of your families are in mine. And just continue praying for the church and for the whole world during this really crazy time that we're living in right now. All right? Thank you. Peace be with you, and good night. Oh, hey, one more thing. So I know for a lot of people, a big part of their worship is being able to give back on Sunday. And now that we're not able to go to church on Sunday, it's so easy to forget to do that. So what I did is include in the description a link for online giving here at St. Hedwig. It's the perfect way, if you can, to just continue your Sunday giving, help this ministry keep doing what it's doing, and all the other ministries. Just make sure that everything will be here when we finally get to come back to church. All right, thanks, guys. Have a great day.